Hello, my fellow Wokies. Today, I'm going to be talking about this strange but fascinating PlayStation 2 game that was supposedly released in around 2007 that has become a forgotten relic. This game being Nebula and Quasar. This game and its company, Lightyear Games, seem to have been forgotten to time and become lost media. But thankfully, two YouTube channels have archived lots of its content from the game. So, thanks to them, those two channels being Plasmapunk and NACTube, which is Nebula and Quasar abbreviated and added a tube. Yeah, you get the point. So these two channels will be very important to figuring out whatever happened to Nebula and Quasar, and we'll learn much more about this recall thanks to Plasmapunk's upload of the recall. So let's get started with that. It was also the first video I ever got recommended by YouTube. So thanks YouTube for that. Oh wait, one more thing. I almost forgot about this. I'm actually trying out this new avatar you see here now, instead of those chair ones I used for a lot of my other videos. Mainly channel updates and much longer form videos. So yeah, I made this one a program called VitoTube Mini. I saw some other people trying it out and I figured, yeah, sure, I can do that too. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think I should keep using this avatar. Or use the chairs again. I do have the chair again, so yeah, let's get now started with the recall.
African asses bouncing and titties jiggling like National Geographic.
Alright, what better way to start with the video than with the first ever video that YouTube recommended to me and introduced me to this series. Or, well, game series more so, but hey, we'll get there. So yeah, this video is called the Demo Recall Public Advert. This advert in particular was like pushed out for like every single kids channel in like early 2000s, early mid 2000s, something like that. So according to the description, of course. So yeah, let's give it a watch, shall we?
This is an important recall notice. Bounce House has issued a mandatory recall on the Nebula and Quasar demo copies, one from this year's Bounce House Autumn Sweepstakes. The copies were illegally altered and may expose players to unsuitable and alarming content, which may be seen as shocking or distressing to certain viewers. We advise you to return your copy of Nebula and Quasar by calling Bounce House at 440-493-2877. This version of the game is now considered an unauthorized copy and does not reflect Bounce House, its partners, or the game's current state. Bounce House thanks you generously for your attention, and we are sorry for the inconvenience. The Nebula and Quasar CDs won from this year's 2001 Bounce House Autumn Sweepstakes are now considered unauthorized copies, and may serve you up to 5 years in jail for possession or distribution. That's 440-493-2877. Speak with a Bounce House representative, and they'll instruct you how to dispose of your copy. Thank you.
Alright, time to get our magnifying glasses for this video. The ad starts with some generic narrator guy talking about the company, Bounce House, issuing like a recall on these 5 demo discs for their like upcoming game, Nebula and Quasar. They were all given out for these autumn sweepstakes event they hosted. And they were like, and the main reason they were recalled was because they contained disturbing content that was like somehow inserted into the demos without anyone noticing. Somehow. So now Bounce House has to give out this number to these unlucky 5 people, or children most likely, that got these demos, and let's say you don't want to sell this demo, or like give it back to them. Well, more so you don't want to give it to the people that made them, because you could probably get a good fortune on like eBay or the black market. Well, if you do that, and they catch you red-handed, you'll get 5 years of prison. Yep, 5 years of prison for owning a demo game disc for an upcoming video game. It's not the part about the video game that's like not even released yet. It's the fact that the content in the disc is so distressing that even the police ain't gonna let that slide. They're just gonna jump your ass. Like, really, it must be really bad. I mean, the only information seems to be from like rumors. These two consistent rumors being that it has upsetting and ill-suited content, as well as has to doing something with a white room. A white room. Really? I mean, maybe someone replaced it in like a cutscene or something instead of like the normal, like, probably one of those cutscenes like, "Congrats, you beat the demo, yeah!" Instead they put this white room and gave children nightmares. 5, probably. I don't know if anyone even finished the demos. I mean, I don't know why it would be like a white room. Sounds like something you'd see in like a video pasta. I mean, that wouldn't be far off for being a video pasta. I'm surprised no one really made a recreation of it and put it online. I mean, it probably has lots of scary things in that white room, such as Jeff the Killer, Larry Bum, Ding Doon, Ding Doon, and worst of all, a job application! Ugh, so scary. There's also this commenter named MacTube, if you remember from earlier. He makes an interesting comment about this video in particular, mentioning that they've never really heard a PSA like this until now, or like not until like a year ago of them writing this, I guess, depending on how long the script takes. Yeah, I mean, this channel will be important later. I mentioned this earlier, so yeah, be wary of that. Yeah, so yeah, write that down on your notepad. Just write it anywhere, like maybe on a fridge, your phone. Write on your skin while you're at it. I'm not gonna stop you. Just write on your skin. Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind that. Having a YouTube channel name as their new tattoo. Maybe you can write several of them if you want. I don't know. So yeah, that's that demo recall they had. It's basically like that Tiger Woods PGA Tour Golf game with the Jesus and Santa DAT file. Remember that video file thing? Yeah, it was basically that, except it was like much less subtle but far worse in terms of content from what we know so far. So yeah, that's interesting food for thought. There's also 3 more videos on this channel in particular. Maybe they'll give us more of an idea of whatever this recall is, and maybe the contest even. Ooh, so let's blast into these videos. Let's go on to the other uploads of the Plasma Punk channel. Then I go. The first other upload is 2001 Lightyear presentation, which consists of one of the first Nebula and Quasar presentations from Lightyear Games back in the far-off year of 2001. Pretty far. It was also originally posted on their now defunct website, so big L. Thanks to the description telling us that. It's also Plasma Punk's first upload on this channel, so yeah, I'll play it now. There's also some copyrighted audio, so I had to replace it with my own. Enjoy.
Lightyear Games.
So this video gives us a good look at Nebula and Quasar, which consists of the two heroes shooting down lots of these evil aliens that are definitely not xenomorphs. Oh no, they just so happen to look like xenomorphs. They're their own original aliens, xenomorphs, or whatever, however you pronounce that. It's pretty funny how there's lots of xenomorph parodies back in the 2000s. Even though that movie came out like 1979, probably like a generational thing or whatever. Anyways, we get to see several previews of cutscenes that are in this game. But during the cutscene reel, I noticed this particular cutscene with this weird Photoshop looking guy, which I didn't even realize the first time until rewatching this video again. I have no clue who he is, but he freaks the frick out on me. Ugh. This trailer then ends with this alien guy with a trench coat that's holding holding Nebula by a neck like the evil piece of shit he is, trying to choke her out with like a galactic asshole. Unbelievable. While Quasar watches from the ledge, trying to not fall, and then he starts screaming with crazy 2000 effects all over him. That somehow lightens the mood. I mean, I think it does. I don't know. Yeah, so if my best friend was dying due to some alien choking him, I would be screaming with some, like, special effects all over me. It would probably get me blind, too, but, I could probably relate to that. It then cuts to the tile logo and some text saying, entering orbit, spring 2003. So yeah, that's that video done. Pretty amazing, but now I want to play the game now. Alright, next on the lineup is this 1999 ET animation, which according to the description of the video, an early animation produced by Lightyear Games. This was made before the concept of Nebula and Quasar was fully realized, which explains why Nebula looks so weird. A couple of months later, they would release the Nebula and Quasar 2000 game to their website, which kickstarted the 2002 game, and then led to the actual Nebula Quasar and the PS2, all that, yeah. The description also mentions the animation is really weird again, but then again, Snyder made it, so I guess that's a given. Weirded face. I forgot what that face is called, to be honest. Do you remember that one? I don't know that well. Anyway, very peculiar. Snyder. Where have I heard Snyder before? Wait, is that a Snyder Cut reference? Okay, anyway, let's no more joking around. Maybe write that name down while you're at it. Put it down on your other arm unless you wrote something else on that one, like your grocery list or chores. Maybe, yeah, just right there if you want. Right over it won't matter. It'll probably be super important. Okay, so now, his full name is Thomas Snyder in the video credits. I just want to mention that so that way I wouldn't forget later. So, yeah, let's start this binge up, baby! Well, this was definitely darker than what the final game had in store, and what inspired into the final game, but we'll get there. So, it starts with this purple alien lady chilling on the beach.
Yeah. Let's go to the bitch! Bitch!
Until this litter bug of an actual alien starts throwing trash all over the place and starts singing like Crazy Frog somehow. The purple lady ain't a big fan of Crazy Frog impersonators, or Crazy Frog in general, and tells them to stop littering, and Crazy Frog is bad. Unfortunately, the blue alien man either can't read or doesn't give a galactic fuck. So he trolls the purple alien with a sludge bomb, which causes a big chase that won't cost 50k to anyone. The purple alien does a pose for the thumbnail, shoots and misses the little blue alien, and then books it. Also, poor brown fella. Why did they do that? Are they meanies? The purple alien grabs his tail, but get this. The blue one does a gross hawk tua to the blue... oh god, I'm going colorblind. The purple alien pulls out a broken bottle that he had in his pocket, cuts his tail off, and skedaddles out of there. Just for the purple alien to follow the trail of alien blood. You're a fucking idiot. I don't know how to put that. I don't know how else to put that. The blue alien, after realizes he's corners, puts his little hands up to get cuffed by her, only for the gun to be pointed at his head. As she waves bye-bye, she pulls the trigger and causes the alien to become unalive. Or he's dead. He's just dead. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a real man like you YouTube cowards. Say kill! Okay, anyway, so his body falls to the ground. The purple alien's like, what the happened? She looks at the gun. It turns out instead of sending it to a police station, it was sent to his maker. Oh, you silly little A. Lamau. So yeah, that was the 1999 E.T. animation. This is the same animation that led to the creation of Nebula and Quasar. It does make me feel bad for that little blue man. He could have scammed millions of people with cell phone ringtones with his beautiful voice. Rest in peace, blue little alien that loves littering and spitting on people. Let's give him a moment of silence. So this video in particular has the copyright music as well. I had to deal with that as well. And there's also like these shorts that just so happen to also have that music, but they definitely don't have anything to do with Nebula and Quasar. Yeah, well, that's probably a good thing they don't have to do anything to do with Nebula and Quasar. Aside from music coincidence, but yeah, so now we're down to the last video. For this one, it's a 2-for-1. It's actually for the 2001 sweepstakes. 2 different commercials. Yep. And they were used to obviously host the special sweepstakes made by their publishers, Bounce House. So, you also may notice the first video is stitched together from several recordings and low quality rips and clips and all that. That's because it was very obscure somehow, which led to no high quality rips of this commercial. But for some reason the second one's a bit more higher quality. It doesn't need stitching together. I'm not sure how that happens, but lost media gets lost somehow. Sometimes it's just not found the same. Right, enough rambling. Let's play that 2-for-1 now, shall we?
Why is being on patrol so lame? Nothing's even happened yet.
Keep it together, Quasar. Crime never left. Just be on the lookout.
Hell yeah. Don't do yourself bad. You know what I'd rather be doing right now? Imagine you and I chosen to go in an alternate mission to save the galaxy. Fighting bad guys left and right, traveling through the galaxy to a dangerous world, facing off against the worst universe could throw at us. Just think how great it would be.
Quasar, the ultimate crusader of the stars.
Sorry, were you saying something?
Huh?
I kinda got a bit distracted for a second.
2002. Ask your parents if you can enter the Bounce House video game sweepstakes to have a chance to win a free demo of Nebula Quasar. Available for everyone.
And that's why you should always look both ways before crossing an asteroid belt. Now, does anyone have any questions?
Ow!
Oh, you there. What do you guys do all day?
What do we do? A lot to tell. Oh, no.
Hold up a second. I'm sure one small story wouldn't hurt. Picture this. You're tasked with the ultimate mission to save your planet by traveling across. Importantly, you need to serve and protect those in need, no matter how dire things get.
Wow, I want to fight bad guys too.
Me three.
You two really know how to make things exciting. Wouldn't want anything less for our heroes of the future.
Sorry I had to cough the music here. Fuck YouTube for that one, assholes. Like, seriously, I spend so much time making sure I get this copyright system off of me, but somehow, remixes, or just music in the background, just is enough to set off. Well, yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you!
Hold it to enter.
Wowie zowie! Those animations look so good! And they're original for these commercials too. How fancy of them. The first animation shows the titular Nebula and Quasinos sitting on a park bench to watch out for those pesky criminals. Quasar's quite bored and rather shoot evil aliens and children. He then gets interrupted by Nebula stopping this familiar looking alien that deflates like a balloon. I also want to mention I'm a pretty big fan of this robot lady that's like watering some plants. Pretty nice design. I like her. Anyway, so it also shows Quasar getting hanged by this Reaper looking guy. He'll definitely be important later. Keep him in mind. And then in the next and final section, gives us a much better look at about this contest that they're talking about. And we also get to see Nebula and Quasar at alien school. And unfortunately, all the kids, including Quasar, are so bored of Nebula rambling about, like, I don't know, safety and not doing alien crack or whatever, that one of the students actually asked them, "What do you guys do all day?" Everyone really gets hyped up, including the janitor, so Nebula finally starts talking something very important and talks about some epic gaming moments in the background. Then the bell rings, and the janitor and the kids leave the room jumping with joy. Nebula and Quasar talk with the teacher for a bit, but then the janitor jumps on a kid with the broom and like he's in a WWE SmackDown. He didn't need to do all that. It wasn't that exciting. Come on. Then this video in particular actually ends with a much more thorough explanation on how to do that 2001 sweepstakes with both a website and a phone number, along with the spring 2002 release. So let's go check on that site and phone number too while we're at it. 10 minutes later. Yeah, sadly the website leads into a 404 page, while the phone number is like also inactive, so that's a shame. I then realized I could use the Wayback Machine on the website, so I put it in, and the results, a picture of a bunny with some welcome text in the bunny's creed right below the bunny. It's a cute picture though, I'll give him that. There is also this one last video I want to mention before we move on to an actual section. Think of this as like a mini section, so yeah. So before we move on to this next channel, or section in this case, I want to mention this unlisted video I found on some random playlist when I was researching Nebula and Quasar videos. This was actually a teaser before the proper Nebula and Quasar stuff started getting published and stuff. It was actually before the main two channels. Agent P-Man was one of the one to upload this video around August 2022 before getting unlisted at like some point, probably like a few months, year, I'm not sure. I didn't even know he worked on this series until I looked through the YouTube playlist with all the other videos around it. You may actually recognize him from like one of those FNAF VHS series, the Fazbear Toddler Fun one. I recommend you watch that one, it's pretty fun. Wait, shit! I wasn't supposed to say that. Ooh, look at this pen here. See the pen? Bam! There we go. All right, let's see this obscure video now, since it's like it's pretty short anyway. So let's play it. The video consists of the sun rising up behind this red planet, and the camera panning back to reveal these two alien creatures with ray guns that have and the ray guns really don't like the sun. They hate the sun. They'll explode in anger somehow, with some text on the front of a white background saying autumn, which alludes to the release date and the sweepstakes event that I was talking about in the last section, which also led to the recall. Ooh, yeesh. Oh yeah, so that's all for this section. Now we can go to the Knack Read Uploads channel. Yippee!
Hi, Youngblood, what do you think? I think you're gonna get all them ladies now, Youngblood.
Oh, hell no! Put my shit back, gang. What did you say, pal?
Alright, I'm gonna be doing this channel in particular a bit differently, since it comes with like various videos, mainly like music, cutscenes, and other sorts of videos. Actually, I want to give a bit of a story here. You see, I actually didn't know this channel existed for like a year, maybe. It's hard to say, but that was until around early 2024, to the best of my memory. There was like I was looking down on my YouTube feed, looking for videos to keep myself entertained while on the car ride, I think it was. But then I saw this channel I didn't recognize, Knack2. Me was shocked, due to never really knowing this channel even existed to begin with. So I've subscribed to their channel, and I guess the rest is history. So, how are we gonna pick this channel video by video? Oh, I got an idea. I'll split this section into different sections of their own, like mini sections, you know, to make myself a bit more organized. So we'll introduce the cast, since I don't think we got a good idea from the last channel what they're like. I'll play this music sampler, since there's lots of music to choose from. We'll do the cutscenes, some gameplay stuff. Now with that all settled, here we go!
Choose your character.
Let's get acquainted with all these galactic goobers, creatures, and third thing, I guess. First up is Nebula. She loves her job, protecting the city and all the civilians. I don't know what city this is, I forgot what it was called. I'll probably put it up on screen or whatever. And is a very nice and caring person, despite his partner's attitude. But she knows when to start blasting. But then here comes Quasar. He just loves blasting them bad guys. And he's quite a snarky guy too. He also has that alien riz. Yeah, just keep that detail in mind. It'll be important later, especially during the end. It'll be very important for that. We also got Stone Cold, Nebula and Quasar's boss. He runs the galactic, space planet police thing. He's a walking, talking Maui head, or if you've been on the internet for a little while. He's also the big man to tell the Nebula and Quasar to stop that weird-looking alien guy from stealing the sun. We also got 3 co-workers, Starstraw, Nova, and Celeste. Starstraw does look familiar, though. I think I've seen him from a trailer. Yeah, he's also human. Yeah, they don't really explain that. He's just human. I don't know what to think of that, but he's there. Yeah, you can tell I don't have really much to say about him. Maybe more later, but for now, not much. Then we got Nova, and from what I've seen, she's usually there to help Nebula and Quasar in their journey to, save the sun, or whatever the hell they have problems with. And then last up is Celeste. Not to be confused with that one game with the mountain climbing, and dashing and stuff. She works at the lab, giving Nebula and Quasar new gadgets and other useful space stuff with your batteries that you get from the levels. I think you also use that for the sun. I'm not sure how the game works. I don't know how to play it. She also has a very big crush on Quasar, and will do anything alien Zeeple-Zobble. But usually she's a bit too shy to get up to tier 3. Alright, now for the villains. we got our big bad man, Xeno, a xenomorph-like alien I mentioned earlier. He's got his henchmen. He's got an army of alien goons that all have a big smile. It's like those creatures that have like you see in like a toothpaste commercial that brush your teeth with Colgate or whatever, and they come out with a big white smile. Let's introduce the henchmen now, shall we? First one we got Hazard. Oh boy, this guy is definitely a favorite for just the theme alone. You'll hear it later, believe me. But he's also got a pretty peak design. Yeah, he's very peak. I love him. Next we got Buzzle Hub, which does bubble-related stuff, I guess. Although he does remind me of someone that's like he like goes into a big car with a giant big drill in front of it, but it's probably just me thinking that. We also have Pinhead, the big boy. And he's also the big muscle of the gang. The Beetle Bundle, which consists of Pokey and Big Beetle. And according to Plasma Punk in one of the comments, I'm pretty sure it's for the music of Pokey and Big Beetle. Yeah, it's that. The devs really hate Pokey, since his model's like a reused model from like some little girl alien stock model character from like Comet City. Oh, that's what it was called, Comet City. I thought it was Alien Chicago. Jeez, my memory is fried. Yeah, so they just reused the little girl's model, and then did a little tweaking, and then reversed that ugly green monster thing. Although the comment itself refers to Big Beetle, I'm thinking it might be a typo, or I'm just very dumb. You can let me know in the comments if I got that wrong. Then we also got Nassiar, which apparently is even more evil than Xeon, believe it or not, since he was betrayed by the people of the Sahara for his horrible leadership skills, and also throws the 10 plagues and war paintings so he can do the Mario 64 Wahoo with them. I mean, I never knew this. I only know this because I've read the comments. What the fuck is this guy doing? Alright, now we got Mayor Grimm's, who has a really disturbing Easter egg attached to him, which consists of these evil fucked up versions of Nebula Quasar, that perfect inspiration for like a terrible creepypasta. He's also the Grim Reaper. We did see this guy earlier. I did mention earlier, like, I think it was one of the commercial videos or whatever. I forgot which one. I'll just put it up now. Yeah, he just hangs Quasar for the shits and giggles. Yeah, so now you know death is canon to the Nebula Quasar universe. What's next? The disturbing junkyard bot? What the fuck? Alright, that's enough. Let's just move on to the favorite music sampler before I start losing it. all from the same world or planet, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so the first one here is for Gigalantica level 1. Take a listen. Alright, so that was Gigalantica level 1. Now let's compare that to Gigalantica level 2. Yeah, I don't know what happens between levels 1 and 2. And frankly, I don't want to know.
Also, I want to mention this, since I never really noticed this until, like, editing around this section. Mayor Grimm's, that Grim Reaper guy, might actually be part of the Gigalantica level, due to the creatures looking like him, but, well, just less scary and more cute. But would also explain why Gigalantica has that scary second level theme. It's perhaps they want you to join them, including Mayor Grimm.
Now we can finally get into some of the actual in-game stuff from the video game that we've been, like, talking about, or whatever. So, the first video in this category is also the first one to be posted on this channel, Midnight. I'll play it now, and I'll probably have to speed it up, so, because it's a bit of a long one. So, yeah, I don't want the video to go on too long. Unless it does. Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Sun getting dim. We need more batteries to keep the replacement sun on. I have a bad feeling about this.
So this video shows off what would happen if you like went AFK, like if you took like a super long poop break, or you watch my videos and subscribe to me. Definitely not a shameless plug, which you should do, by the way. We now know that the batteries are actually used to keep the temporary sun, not covering the planet in darkness or whatever. It also uses a similar screen to what you'd see if you pirate the game, if you do fail to fill up the sun with batteries. And just stay still with the dumbass. It'll give you a curse of darkness every time you start playing the game. I mean, this does actually remind me of a Sonic CD Easter egg, where Sonic gets tired of just waiting for your ass for like 3 minutes, and he just jumps off saying, "I'm out of here!" But instead of just jumping off by himself, he activates a nuke and blows up the little planet for the funny. Yeah, how good is Sonic?
You don't have...
Moving on to another video, this one is called Early Opening Cutscenes Extra, which is an unlockable extra of the PC port of Nebula Quasar, according to the description here. So let's see what these cutscenes look like before the final release, even though I've never even seen the finalized one to begin with. So, they'll probably give us a good idea what it's like. Let's play it.
You have the right to remain served, criminal. Defeated yet again by this galaxy's greatest sheriff in the works. Phew! I'm getting really good at this. Now, it's time for me to face an even bigger challenge. Freeze! Put your twig arm things in the air. Ah! Quasar!
Easy come, easy go, sis.
You know, not everything has to resort to lasering people in the face. Sometimes just knocking them unconscious is good enough. Unlike you, when I'm finally promoted into being a full-time sheriff, I'll be ready to do things the hard way if I need to.
With what strategy? A slap in the wrist? Come on. Learn to do things the fun way once in a while.
Okay. Let's say we're in the middle of taking down a usual meter heist. We're pretty well prepared, thinking we're ready for anything, and we have our handy space ray to scare the crooks out of it.
I'm listening.
Just another bunch of dumb, common criminals at our expense, right? But then you... Huh? The heck is that? Bam! Your own race used against you. What's your next move, rookie?
That's easy. I'll just... ask for it back politely?
You're such a dork.
Point is, you overthink things. Why go through all the effort for a bunch of low-life crime spitters anyway? Neutralize them, put them behind bars, sign out. One and done.
You might not believe it, but crime always thinks one step ahead. Now get off your butt and train with me some more, while the sun's still out. What just happened? Officer Stonecoat, we have a huge emergency.
Yeah, I heard. Everyone has.
Oh yeah, just wanted to make sure.
What in the Hoag's object is going on, Chief?
Looks like the sun's given up on herself. Guess that's what over 4 billion years of burning will do to you after a while.
Wait, you're saying the sun's shorted out? How's that even possible?
Relax, rookie. We've got some guys working on the whole situation right now. Ah, look at that. Speak of the Death Star.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
Chief, that light bulb isn't giving our home the proper sunlight it needs. If our sun isn't fixed in time...
Sorry, rookie. Nothing we could do except set up an evacuation protocol for when the time comes. I heard Sculptor Dwarves got some nice people living about.
Well, somebody's gonna need to do something. What if...
Are you mad? You two are still in your training phase. With a mission this grand, you two would probably find a way to mess it up and create a black hole somehow or something. You've got spirit, Pink, but you're just not up for the task.
Aww.
Hey, watch it, Boulder Butt. You've been this team's greatest officer for over 100,000 years now.
Quasar,
Why so
no.
hopeless all of a sudden, huh?
I'd smash you in with an iron baton right now, just for saying that. Even if I wanted to, it would take 6 miracles an hour just to find a way to bring light back to that star. I'm assuming you've got a plan, Booker Boy.
Actually, I do, Boulder Breath.
6
Yeah?
miracles an
Please
hour.
share, you green menace.
6 miracles.
Actually, I don't.
That would mean
Mineral Muncher,
6
but I'll
ways
think
to
of
fix
one.
our
You can't
sun.
even think of a good comeback.
But
Plasma
if we want
pump.
to find 6 ways...
Yeah, well, hello to you
Maybe we
too,
should
Rock
find-
Rider.
Okay, see how I'm not being insensitive?
That's it! Chief, I believe I might have a way to save our sun. While doing some research on our galaxy's ecosystem, I learned about a rare, powerful substance known as magmanite. It's located beneath the ground just above a planet's core area, and it can keep a single planet's core powered for over 5 billion years. There's only one spot where magnemite can be found in each of the 6 planets in our orbit. But I believe that just as much as a single fragment from each different planet can help keep the sun burning for a long time.
It's plausible.
Now, if only you knew a pair of brave, fearless heroes who would be willing to go through with that plan.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Fine! I have the top agents, Nova and Star-Lord, to get the job done.
Are you nuts?
I'm kidding. You've got a great mind, Pink. Looks like this makes you the best fit for this mission.
Really? Thank you!
And you'll be teaming up with her, so she doesn't get herself killed, or vice versa.
Thank you! I was just joking calling you a mineral muncher, by the way.
Chief, no matter what it takes, I promise you, I am not gonna let you, the sun, or this galaxy down.
She will not.
I know you won't, Pink. Now, get out of here. You've got a star to save. Now we're counting on you two.
Chief, we've had 5 space shuttle accidents since the blackout in the past hour. Do you want me to... Chief? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna miss that Pink rookie so much when she gets herself killed. The green one not as much, but still.
Never really fully watched this video before, like, you know, before making this video, but man, I am so glad I did it this time. It's pretty entertaining, despite looking like a 3D animation made by like a few teenagers and a budget of $9. We also finally learned that Nebula and Quasar are actually just rookies stopping mainly small robberies and criminals before the, you know, the main adventure. Also, Quasar, for some reason, does this face, like mimicking Nebula when she rambles about being responsible. I don't know how to feel about this face, it freaks me a lot. This reminds me of that one Yummer guy that was a developer inside joke made in the SpongeBob Flash, but he has like bigger lips. Actually, maybe he's like, or no, you know what? Maybe he's like the Roblox, that one Roblox face with the big lips. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But like, heavily corrupted. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked in here. They then start rambling to each other about what would happen if they got shot by their own gun due to getting distracted. Just then, the sun stopped working, and they head over to the boss, Stone Cold, in his early model glory. And speaking of the early models, the original scales of both Nebula and Quasar are quite small in terms of proportions, which makes them look like kids, even though they're supposed to be just implied young adults, according to the description. Anyways, Stone Cold explains that the sun shorted out, and Nebula and Quasar never knew this until now. Very interesting. It's also revealed to be a light bulb tube. Unless that's the result of being an early cutscene, but it would have been funnier if that was the replacement in the final cutscene. I don't know, it would just be funnier. Unfortunately, the backup power is like very weak, and it's not very lasting very long. Stone Cold then has mentioned that there's nothing to do except leave the planet and die, since he's got nothing else in that rocket of his. I mean, then Nebula tries to intervene with an idea, but Stone Cold doesn't give a damn since they're just rookies. This makes Nebula very, very sad. It also pisses off Quasar, and then proceeds to call Stone Cold several new slurs for rock people towards him. It'll cost him his career if the other rock people find out and make a video to cancel Quasar. But hey, it's the thought that counts, especially with your partner. Stone Cold then mentions like 6 miracles while arguing, and this gives Nebula a urethra. This gives Nebula an idea. She does some research on other planets and shows that these particular planets have magnetite in them. Whatever that is, I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Which has enough energy to last 6 billion years. If Nebula and Quasar get those 6 fragments from the 6 different planets, and if someone else says 6 in the 3rd time, the devil's gonna show up. The plan will be able to last forever practically, and we'll also get the series to have more sequels. Yay! Stone Cold loves the idea so much, he decided to send Nova and Star-Lord, which was Starstraw's original name. Yeah, I mean, that was a close call right there. Quasar then prepares to end the game early by popping the cap with his big scary eyes that he has somehow. Stone Cold reveals it was just a prank, bro, and sends them both on an adventure to save the light bulb sun or something like that, I don't know. Nova then walks in to see a sad Stone Cold because he genuinely cares for Nebulas. He doesn't give a fuck about Quasar though, he could be dead for all he cares. Then Stone Cold starts choking up like he swallowed a fork or something. So yeah, that was the early opening cutscene extra. We all now know what Nebula and Quasar 1's base story is all about. Despite being an early, unfinished opening of the cutscene, it's still pretty entertaining, through and through, due to a lot of the early 3D jankiness and unfinished stuff. Pretty entertaining. I wonder if the newer version that they end up using looks better than this. Anyway, so next up is a bit of an interesting one, since there's a trailer for the PC. Well, it's actually a trailer for the PC port. And according to the description, this trailer uses many unused or altered shots that weren't even in the game. This is some extreme finalizing right before the actual release, and causing a delay past the March release. There's also many other quirks about this trailer that I don't understand due to not ever playing the game properly and, you know, being lost to media. I'll be playing this right now and see if the trailer is hype or not. Oh, and there's also copyrighted music, so time to replace the music. Woo! Sorry I had to cough the music here. Fuck YouTube for that one, assholes. Like, seriously, I spend so much time making sure I get this copyright system off of me, but somehow, remixes, or just music in the background just is enough to set off. Well, yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you! fuck? That trailer was so damn hype! I need 50 copies of this game now! Oh, wait. Get lost media. Man, this trailer rocks. Too bad you couldn't really hear the original audio due to some copyright music bullshit. I recommend you go and watch the original video for like the real trailer experience on the channel. Yeah, be sure to do that whenever you get the chance. Anyway, as for the trailer, we get to see lots of crazy stuff happening, such as the city being full of despair and sad, the logo creature singing, which is pretty fucking hilarious if you ask me. He's got a beautiful voice, I gotta say. Nebula and Quasar getting arrested and being framed. I'm not sure how that happened. Aren't they saving the world or something? That's very odd. Maybe I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something there. There's also a few side characters we don't really know the name of. Well, for now. There's also, around the climax of the game, mentioning there's like 3 hours left until the sun expires. That scary junkyard bot I mentioned earlier. Even Mr. Lightyear Games mascot in the cutscene with an arms and leg. Yeah, so, just amazing cutscenes in general. I mean, they didn't need to cook that goddamn hard. I mean, no wonder it took so long. They had to make peak cutscenes like this. Oh, alright. Next video is a pretty important one, since it gives us a look into Nebula Quasar's early redesign. You know, like, the one that doesn't look like, those Roswell aliens. They more so resemble that purple alien from that 1999 E.T. animation, but with, like, slightly different, more coloring and other small model tweaks. I'll play it, you'll see what I mean. You'll see. Video.
This video showed what Nebula and Quasar are going to look off in the far-off year of 2000. They actually have one big difference to this video, design-wise. They have white pupils. Yep, Lightyear Games gave them white pupils, and it kind of weirds me out, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, thankfully, the pupils were removed later on properly. Probably to save on, like, animation budgets or whatever. That's my guess. They started flying around like if they were Knights into Dreams and proceed to have their faces appear on the screen, similar to a FNAF hallucination screen, for some reason. They fly some more, and then ends with these Archie Sonic looking renders. They're so dumb, I love them. Especially Quasar. I love that one. The text above mentions how the new Nebula Quasar is coming in 2001. I wonder what became of them later on. The final video of this section. I'll just play it now, and let's just say it goes hard. Trust me, it goes real hard. Peak incoming hot. Holy fuck! The first and biggest cutscene is my goat Hazard and his
banger theme song.
The civilians do most of the intro because they're shooting alien bricks and freaking out. The mascot does make a brief cameo sliding away due to not being prepared for like killer robots. With this fine detail of no hope on the wall behind them made from like graffiti drawings or whatever. Hazard starts rapping like an epic robot boss that he is, and then Nova gets the 7 Chaos Emeralds somehow due to her power level going up. Actually, now that I think about it, why the hell is Nova here? I mean, this game is called Nebula and Quasar, not Nova and blank. That's because apparently this is a hard mode, like hard mode game section, I think, where you play as Nova instead of Nebula and Quasar. It's also in the hard mode. I mean, I don't know how she really plays, but judging by this cutscene, something like Chalice from the Cuphead DLC. Now we're finally done with the cutscenes. Yippee! Now let's run down what we learned today, class.
I say, Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill.
Now then, with all that said, shown, and seen, is this game, and better yet, franchise, actually real? Give me a drum roll, and no. No? Sadly, this whole Nebula and Quasar thing is just an ARG. It's a really high quality one that makes me wish it was real, but alas, life would be too great if that were the case. It wasn't really that scary, besides that recall and whatever the game has in its final release. But despite all that, I still enjoy this ARG through and through. I mean, it's just I wish more people talk about this ARG. I mean, heck, the main reason I made this video was to expose this underrated ARG to more people around, and also see if I can make much bigger videos for this channel more often. I mean, I was originally going to make this like an hour long, but I figured it would be much more fun to leave the rest of the videos, or I just leave the rest of the videos for you guys to see. I mean, it's already taken me like over 5 months to make this alone, and I don't want to start getting burnt out doing this project. Don't want to have another larva retrospective incident again. So, yeah, I hope you... What the hell? Hold on, I gotta check something. Oh my god!
Oh the fucking... Yo, bro, son, what do you want, son?
Ain't shit, bro. It's good. What you fucking with?
Son, I'm beating my...
You are not gonna believe this. While recording lines for this script, and having to rewrite it, and all that other stuff, a new video on the Nebula and Quasar channel was posted on there. And we're gonna watch this now! I don't care about those other videos. Those are for you to figure out. But I wanna see this. This is personal now.
Whoa, this thing on? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Well, hey everyone, it's your hero among the stars here. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. I know I did. I went comet blasting with Nebula in the gang. I'd like to imagine we're all here, but knowing Aaron, he's probably just getting out the shower. No, seriously. I don't want to stir any rumors, but that guy's one more traffic jam away from getting the boot. He didn't hear that from me, though. Before we get started, can we just take a minute to really appreciate how good I look? I mean, check me out, huh? Chick magnet, me and my shiny teeth. What you think, Leah? I look good? I can't hear you, goof. I'm pre-recorded. Listen, last year was great, guys. Me and my sister's game glass shattered all expectations, bringing in profit from all corners, and was just a really good thing for Lightyear Games. We wouldn't have done it without all the wonderful people in this room. So go ahead and give each other a pat on the back. You earned it. Now, of course, I can't hog the whole spotlight of myself. We had some other awesome releases last year, too. Come on out, Crystal.
Hi! It's good to see you, Quasar!
Trust me, it is good to see you, too.
Last year was a lot of fun! I'm so happy for you and your sister, Quasar! You guys totally rocked the house!
Ah, you don't do that, you're making me blush. Thanks, Crystal. You know, if you ever need a trip around the galaxy, you can page me anytime.
Gladly noted.
Oh, yeah. She wants me.
So, what are we going to... Ah! Oh, what is that?
Oh, hey, it's Jasper. What's going on, player? What you been up to? You remember Jasper.
No, I can't say I do. He looks deranged.
Attention!
Bill, what are you doing here?
I can't believe you maggots are introducing this year's guy conference without me. Boombastic Bill. I had a game last year too, you know.
Oh, yeah. I played that one, I think. Yeah, me and the one other Boombastic Bill fan really thought you hit it out the park, dude.
Well, what can I say? I bring the best everywhere I go. Well, what do we have here? What are you thinking of with a real man like me? Come on, get a look at this, come on. And get lost with a little puny scrap metal like Quasar. Yo, tin candy thing, you're missing out all these poems. You're missing out all these poems. Go, you don't want this, Crystal? Crystal.
Bug off, Bill. Unlike my game, these polygons aren't for sale. Besides, Quasar's more mad than you'll ever be.
Oh, yeah. She totally wants me. This week we're going over a new course to help all of us get settled in at 2003. So let's all get out our notebooks and pay attention. All right, I'll let Abel take it from here. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy the presentation.
Bye, everybody.
Wait! I didn't even have time to discuss my sequel. Wait!
He is such a narcissist.
Okay, wow, there's a lot to gather from this bombshell video. Firstly, let's read the description since there's some juicy lore to read relating to this video that I'll mention. NacTube reveals that the reason why he/she never uploaded in several months was due to having a life outside of documenting an obscure 2000 video game. Ugh, cringe! Downvoted! Wah wah. NacTube got this video from a guy named Louis Bainacci, one of the main animators of this video. Sadly, the game presentation part of the video is lost to time, so there's only the intro and outro. The presentation was done around the third quarter of 2003. It also seems that Lightyear Games has a bit of office humor that only Lightyear game workers would get, and it wasn't quite a shady company, as the trait didn't form until around like 2010s or whatever. Now these models, we'll get to them in a minute. Lewis does mention that animations and models were made quickly for Lightyear Week, which explains a lot, but it ended up making everyone in the office laugh, including Thomas Snyder. This was sadly the only time the Lightyear Games team, Nebula and Quasar 1, gave him enough confidence to lock in and make sequels and spin-offs, which means the Nebula and Quasar sports game isn't really that far off. Now, that would be interesting to see. I wonder what sport they'll cover in this. Maybe they'll do air hockey, but they probably still couldn't compete with Nebula and Quasar's one success of selling one Nebula and Quasar $1 billion. NacTube finishes the description off, maybe considering showing off the other games made by Lightyear Games, which makes me really curious on what they could entail. Whew, that was a lot for a description. Glad to see NacTube is kicking. Maybe Plasma Punk will start uploading next. But for now, let's just see the video. I don't know why I'm stuttering. I'm the Scatman! Starts with Quasar saying hello to everyone. Wait, what the fuck? Why has he got teeth? Why is he moving like that Crash 2 promotional video? But why is the jank here?
Boy, are my arms tired.
Okay. That scared me. Anyway, after being jump scared from Nightmare Straight Out of 2003, being Quasar, he introduces himself as that guy from the Alien game, you know, the Nebo plus Quaker Oats. He's quite the heroic guy, ladies man, wink, and tax evader. Wow, we're learning so much here already. Quasar rocking his I Love Lightyear game shirt, which I kind of want now, so that way I can go in Halloween and be like, hey guys, check out my shirt. He starts throwing strays at Aaron due to always being late, like, damn Quasar, chill and put those teeth back in, god damn. After Quasar talks about how business is booming, he brings in this girl named Crystal from a game called Fighting Light. Since she just had a game release last year, and according to the info card, she's sweet, charming, and Sailor Moon. I'm not sure which part of Sailor Moon, like the Sailor Moon part, or just Sailor Moon in general. I'm not sure what they mean by just Sailor Moon. Maybe it's a little bit of like Lightyear Games office humor. Who knows? Anyway, this is one of the other Lightyear games mentioned in the description. And Quasar doesn't care about going turbo, it seems, because he finna risk up some anime huzz. Quasar, look, I don't think Celeste will like that, not gonna lie. She'll probably cut you like a jack-o'-lantern if you start doing stuff like that. But that's up to you, buddy. That's up to you. Then this creature shows up out of nowhere, which is revealed to be Jasper, since Quasar and him seem to be homies. Crystal thinks he looks insane. Like, bro, leave Jasper alone. He just wanted to chill with his Lightyear homies. They're all made in the same company. Might as well include them in the goddamn presentation. Then this army guard barges him into the conversation. I don't know why I put a comma between conversation, but whatever. He looks like he wants to chew ass and kick bubble gum, but no, it's actually Bombastic Bill from Bombastic Bill's Great Big Adventure, and is an old school, a jackass, and yesterday's news. How fitting for him. He also had a game released last year, but Quasar didn't even know about this until just now. I'm sure he's real popular at the parties. Wink. Bill then tries to use his boomer shooter riz on Crystal, but he tells him to fuck off and it is her polygons? Her polygons ain't for sale. She Wario bashes him away since Quasar is the hotter guy here, clearly. Yeah, you see that? This is what peak male performance looks like. Take notes, boys! Quasar and Crystal then tell all the employees to pull out their notebooks and feast their faces on this video while Bill gets jumped by Jasper and screams for everyone to see his game sequel. A transition to the missing section happens, and then the credits start playing with this banger copyrighted music, sadly, which is called La Vida es un Carnaval, in case if you were curious. So, might add that to your playlist. We can see Bill getting cooked by the damn Lightyear Games mascot, like some girl that's gotta be from one of those other Lightyear games.
Ooh,
another
little
cursed-looking Stone Cold model. Wow, we're just getting more and more of these. Quasar and Celeste singing together. Oh, how nice. And the last screen showing everyone that was in the intro except for Jasper. How could you forget Jasper, Lightyear Games? He clearly deserves to be with the rest of his gang. What the fuck? Lightyear Games? Do your job! Ah! Ah! I'm sounding a because I'm so angry! Quack, 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 quack. But there are two new characters, being this skinny, cool yellow guy and this white ginger boxer man. Then a list of Lightyear Games catalog is shown for the first time to us, and the video ends with text saying, "Together we'll make 2003 a great year. Now, let's eat!" Wait, is that a FNAF reference? What?
Thank you, Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, enough about that. Let's try and predict what all these Lightyear game fellas are. You know, like all these other characters that not like Nebula and Quasar. Let's get the obvious out of the way first, since I'm mentioning that now. Nebula, Quasar, Celeste, and Stone Cold are all from Nebula and Quasar. Duh. Also, the Lightyear Games mascot is based on the Nebula and Quasar design, so... I mean, technically, it's a Nebula and Quasar character, but it's more so like Nebula and Quasar version. Okay, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Alright, Crystal belongs to Fighting Light, which sounds like a one-sided fight, if you ask me. Unless there's like some magic involved, but... I don't know. I don't know how to fight light. You ask me how to fight light, I'm just gonna say, I don't know. Go in the dark. They can't do anything. Boombastic Bill is obviously from Boombastic Bill's Great Big Adventure, Might be one of those Doom clones or something, akin to Dookie Nukie Funk Tunes 2000. Must have to do something with this wiggly yellow arm guy, due to his funky aura that I get from his design. This other lady with dark skin and white hair, seen only in the credits section, it's hard to decide which title she fits in. I'm thinking either Fighting Light, due to her standing next to Crystal, the group singing part, or she's possibly Miss Moonlight, due to their moon-themed apparel, but I mean, that's just my guess. She's also kind of bad, though. Last character is this white ginger boxer, also seen in the group singing part. Originally, I wasn't sure where he's from until I thought it over a bit, and decided that Tinnitus TJ has to be it, since he looks quite like a tinnitus guy. The only game I can't figure out for sure is Neox, since I don't know what game is even that title from, like what game is that? I don't know. That could be anything for anything at this point. Oh, wait. And they also upload another video, too. It's another music track called Fight of the Buzzbeamer. It's another character we didn't know the name of. We just only see it, like, cutscenes. It was also in the forest area, if my memory serves me correct, so... yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like the music. So, yeah. Now, let's go to the proper closing thoughts before another video gets uploaded while I'm making this. Please, stop uploading when I'm making a big video! Ugh.
Dude, what the fuck did you just fucking say about me, little bitch? All I have to know I graduated top of my class in the Galactic Police Force, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids across the galaxy, and I have over 300 confirmed kills, dude. I'm trained in Martian warfare, and I'm the top scout in the entire force. You're just nothing to me but a messenger target, dude. I will wipe the fuck out with precision of lights which I've never been seen before on any planet. Mark my fucking words. You think you can get away with saying that shit to me over here, then? Think again, fucker. As we speak, I'm contacting my secret network of spies across the entire solar system, and your IP is being traced right now. Better prepare for the storm crawler. The storm that wipes out the third world thing you call your life. You're fucking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can kill you in over 700 ways.
With those surprise uploads all cleared up, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell, just do what the Hello Neighbor guy tells you. Oh, and check out my card.io page in the description. You can see all my other socials that I'm on and all that. So shout outs to the following people for making this strange yet captivating ARG. Agent P-Man and AK/AK Kaiju on Twitter. So yeah, and whoever else I can find, I'll just put it on screen right now. Yeah, thanks for the amazing ARG. So I thank you for making this amazing ARG for me and many other fans. Hope you guys are doing alright. Goodbye everyone, and see you in the next video. Bye now. Hello, my fellow Wokies. Today, I'll be talking about more about this amazing realish game, or ARG, called Nebula and Quasar. More specifically, more of those Nebula and Quasar 2, or NAC 2, YouTube channel uploads. Since I have not only more videos to cover, since I didn't cover all of them last time, but new uploads as well. Since it seems like NACTube is actually able to align us with more Nebula and Quasar content. Ooh. I can't say the same about Plasma Punk. That channel hasn't really uploaded in a long while. Like, she's still. I think the channel's missing in action. Can someone check on the owner of that channel? Thanks. Now, if you haven't seen the last video, which I recommend you see, so you'll be caught up and stuff, just go watch that. Since I just want to get into the good stuff already, I'll just break it down to you real quick, so that way we can just be adjusted to the Nebula and Quasar. Nebula and Quasar was a game series of platformers made by Lightyear Games in the early to mid 2000s that was considered lost meteors. The company going bankrupt years later. Thanks to two YouTube channels, Plasma Punk and NACTube, they've been posting stuff relating to this game, such as gameplay, the OST, ads, and little YouTube videos relating to that Nebula and Quasar. Now that I think I got you caught up on the Nebula and Quasar, and whatever it is, let's start some videos I couldn't cover last time. Being some voice lines, promotional stuff, some old YouTube videos, and most exciting of all, the game's intro cutscene! Yes, the final one! Not that old version we covered last time, the new, the actual one, you know? It's considered new to us since we've never seen it before, so, yeah! let's not beat around this space bush and get started, like old times. And I also want to mention, I not only noticed this, while writing the script and stuff, but NAC2 actually updated the banner to this new one with, every single boss enemy from, Nebula and Quasar, but also these two renders consisting of Nebula holding a PlayStation 2 controller, Quasar doing a gangster-ass pose in 3D now, instead of 2D. Very curious on how NAC2 has all these renders / art of all the characters. Where does he get them from? I want them to. I want to put them on thumbnails. A man can dream. A man can dream. And thanks for the support on the first Nebula Quasar video. That one's sitting at, I think, 1.8k, maybe 1.9k later. It'll probably be 2k by the time this video comes out, depending on how long it takes. So, yeah, enough beating the bush. Let's get started! Yeah!
Right? What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Let's go over this interesting video called NAC1 Unused / Ultimate Takes PC. Basically plays out every voice line from the PC version of Nebula Quasar, along with some, voice lines from this sequel I've never even heard of until watching this video called Double Trouble. Since it's 15 minutes long, I'll just play a couple of lines here I found interesting. You can see the full video in the NAC2 channel. I'll link that below. You can watch the whole thing there. That said, here we go!
If it goes off, you're buying me a new mirror. Don't be a smartass, Quasar.
Damn, looks like Zeno got away. Zeno, are you done playing chicken or what?
Getting too old for this crap. Select your mission. Nebula Quasar. Damn it! Nice work. You're not collecting enough batteries. Looks like you don't have enough batteries. Zeno's one step ahead. Give him hell!
Brave always die young. Consider this a parting gift.
Kinda in the middle of something, Daddy. Call me back later, will you?
Say hi to your mother for me in hell, Goblin Boy!
I wonder, what does one look like without the flesh? I'd love to find out. Come, Nebula. Come, Quasar. Imagine yourself as a nice yellow banana. Now, imagine yourself being peeled by someone a whole lot bigger than you. That is the best way to describe the next several minutes with me.
Alright, so I want to mention some new details / information I learned thanks to this video. Firstly, Starstraw doesn't seem to even have a voice, at all. Is he even in the game? Is he real? Is he a ghost? Pinhead is not what I expected at all. It reminds me of Snotty Boy from Barnyard. Bubble Hub is a Family Guy. Pokey's voice makes me want to curb stomp her head in. Bro, I want her dead. I want her dead. A new character, well, newish, I would say at this point. I mean, we didn't know her name before, but it was it's Queen Buzzbeamer. She seems to be the boss of this forest planet, which is causing cause the woods to start rioting and attacking Nebula Quasar. So, I mean, she also, had a music track uploaded later, so there's that. Guardian is Guardian, end of story. Mayor Grimm is obsessed with skinning people like a banana. That's, pretty brutal if you ask me. Junkyard Bot is horrifying. What the fuck? This is a kid's game, man. Chill out. Around the 14-minute mark, we finally get some info about this Double Bubble Wubble, this Double Trouble sequel for Nebula and Quasar, which has something to do with these evil doppelgangers of Nebula and Quasar, with evil Nebula being shades of hot pink and red, which is definitely not not anything like this evil Nebula I made. I wish I still may think it might be canon. I just need more proof, that's all. And then we have Evil Quasar, which is basically just Shadow the Hedgehog, but more alien than hedgehog. Also, apparently, it is like the first time anyone's ever dared mind like the PC version for the music. And no one's done the same thing to the PS2 version, which is very odd. I don't know why they do that. They do with other PS2 games, but not this one? Come on, internet people. Get with the game, man. Yeah, so that was an interesting little video. Let's check out some promotional stuff. Transition sound.
Now, I would love to play these first free ads I have shown up here, but due to them having copyright music and lots of flashing lights, I'll just recommend you watch them on NacTube's channel instead. So that way, I don't get, like, copyright claimed. I had to deal a lot of that with last video. I'm not doing that again. Also, I want to mention this Jump Around ad from, like, 2002. It has this funny intro line of Quasar going, "Too cool for the plumber's box," which is ironic since they went multi-platform in the after they dropped Nebula and Quasar, the first one. According to the description of that video. So, Quasar probably got a nice little visit from Super Mario after saying that on live TV. Luckily, not all of these videos have like copyright music I have to edit over or just can't include. I got this one here. It's called Nebula and Quasar's 1-year anniversary. It was originally on Lightyear Games' website before that disappeared, so I'll just play it here. So the video starts with seeing the little Lightyear's game mascot singing Happy Birthday while holding the cake for Nebula and Quasar, since they turned 1 around this time. I mean, I wasn't expecting the John Lightyear games to sound like that, but yeah, sure, why not? He sounds just like a Jamster mascot. Anyway, so we then see Nebula and Quasar standing in this white void from Sonic Generations, looking around and thinking, this ain't their alien Chicago. Where's the crime? Thankfully, Lightyear's Games McGee brought their friends along as well, and now they're gonna eat some yummy cake for their birthday, and they all cheer happy birthday. I mean, that was a nice little animation. Now let's see something quite fascinating. This one is called Knack, the motion simulator and sing-along experience, sing-along footage only. Oh, that's a mouthful. Holy shit. I'm just gonna call it sing-along, just so that way I don't go insane. This is a video that's actually from an old karaoke machine from Japan. There seems to be a lot of this info about like the Japanese version of Nebula and Quasar to get from this video itself and the description. So I'll save the description part for later, and let's get to the playing video of the karaoke. Hopefully this one's not copyrighted, because I doubt it. I think they just play the main theme in this one, so yeah, enjoy. Play video, please.
Use the microphones to sing your favorite Nebula and Quasar songs. The mic will detect how well your singing matches the note that's heard in the song. Meters located on the side of the screen show how well you're doing. When the song is finished, your score will be added up to determine who's the winner. Are you ready? Let's play!
ヒーローになるより何か良いかしてる。非常に一話性の高いサウンドトラックを持つヒーローで会えること。
おいさ、ヒーローになるということは人を助けることなのだ。困っている人を助ける。儲かるかどうかは関係ない。
でもさ、両方の長所を享受できるでしょ。軍師があなたの名前を叫んでいる様子を想像してみてください。クエサ、クエサ、クエサ。夢でもなく、あなたを見るようするすべての女性たち。
はぁ、男性。声優とクエイサー、コスミックヒーローズ。長い追加を歌ってください。お楽しみください。Woo! We're on a roll! Oh no! No, no, no! No, no, no! How could I lose?
Woo! Woo-hoo! That's how you do it. No, no! You gotta be kidding me. Me? Lose? Move it or lose it, Stonehead.
Doing good. Right on. That was pretty alright. Look at you, Nebula, talking yap, yap, yapping.
And the winner is Nebula, Quasar, Domco, Nova, Starstraw, Celesti. Congratulations. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3. You're the winner.
Alright, that was a lot to digest here, such as those Japanese designs, the scary fish logo that'll definitely be in my sleep paralysis demon party tonight. I guess you're invited too. I can't forget Mr. Lightyear Games popping off on that mic, like, goddamn. Also, I find it funny that in the demo Player 2, Stone Cold beats everyone. He probably sings like John Yakuza or whatever his name is. Although I don't really understand the Japanese in this, luckily the instructions are in English. How nice of the little blob man to speak English in this Japanese-only arcade thing. Or karaoke machine, whatever. Now I'm going to be summarizing the description of the Nebula and Quasar lore, well, how it was developed in Japan. So it basically is like the fan base overseas was into Nebula and Quasar so much that some Japanese devs over there, like a development team, mostly made the sequel with like odd story beats that is like a whole other can of worms. I mean, we were only able to see a little bit through you know, the couple of voice lines from like some of the characters, mostly from like the two fakers, the two fake Nebula and Quasar duo. Those two, but anyway, now for the booth itself, this would have been like some kind of like karaoke game booth, but oddly it doesn't mention the game for like the game's title, and then you have the main two designs, which definitely look different. I'll give them that. Glad that America got the better one, which is saying a lot because usually they don't do well with that. Quasar is voiced by a woman, just like, which is I don't know why that's the case. And then they're like they apparently resemble more like children, even though they're supposed to be implied adults or just ageless. But probably just one of those classic cases of early development information getting misinterpreted to be used in the final release. Common mistake. Or more like uncommon. It really depends. So due to the English voice lines as well, it may have been considered for a US release. But that's just a theory. A karaoke theory! The animation do be a little janky with the little funny dances. I mean, it'd make for like a funny reaction video if you just add a little editing magic, take out the music and put some funny text on it. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this I made. It's beautiful, isn't it? Not so sure why the little blob man's mentioning such characters as Starstraw and the Nova. I mean, maybe they're going to be in the put in, but ran out of time or budget. But hey, that's just a theory. A weird theory. Wait, I already did this joke. And with that, we're done with this promotional stuff. Or like whatever I could talk about. The rest was either like copyrighted or just had flashing lights and copyright issues. What a twofer. And then now we're gonna get to this next section. It's gonna be really silly and unhinged, but it's also very hella deep. Like, I mean, shit gets serious. Yeah. Let's go! This next section mainly covers several longer videos created by NackTube on an old YouTube channel that they used to upload videos on. So they re-upload these older videos onto this on the NackTube's new channel, being the one you see now. So yeah, these are gonna be a lot to take in, considering there's lots of content from not only Nebula and Quasar, the first one, but a TV show. Yeah, a TV show that was on 4Kids. Holy crap. This rabbit hole is just full of crazy surprises to me to like dig up. it seems. What's next? An actual ROM of the game? Let's just get started with the bloopers, which are reminiscent of those old machinimas of like video games. Those silly aliens, you know, the narcotics and Quasinos, instead of like that funny Mamma Mia guy or those armored guys shooting each other and talking or whatever. These were all back when NAC2 was called NAC Quasar 57, but it didn't really do that well because, like, I guess not a lot of people were into Nebula and Quasar bloopers. So let's check out the first blooper that was re-uploaded, NAC Blooper Solo Mission Re-Upload, which was edited in the greatest editing software in machinima making history, Microsoft Movie Maker. You should play the video. So the video starts with Nebula and Quasar talking about their new mission sent by Stone Cold, which is to kill that. No wait, sorry. Which is needed to kill the bad guys. And Quasar is loving the sound of that mission, but Nebula's like, no, you want to jump in without thinking. And then mentions being security guard for an orphanage turning into a nuclear bomb site somehow. Quasar thought that it was an ugly midget one. How silly of him. Then Nebula changes her mind suddenly and tells him to get some gas. But it was all just a big trick to leave Quasar in the dust, and Quasar swears revenge on Nebula for ditching him. Write that down for later. That's going to be very important later. She then encounters Pinhead, or what Nebula calls him, Fat Ass, which NACTube got in trouble for using that word, according to the description. Pinhead then reveals that he was trying to work out and didn't even commit any crimes. Then they start arguing, and it ends up with Nebula hitting Pinhead in the knee, causing him to do an epic Family Guy reference. Freaking sweet. After this epic win, Stone Cold calls Nebula in the office to reveal that Xenon broke out of prison again, which causes her to hit that one Wega pose render. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that one. Stone Cold does ask her where the fuck is Quasar. She lies by saying that he got sick, but then cuts to Quasar being jumped by the Beetle Bundle and screaming in fear. Nebula then goes on a galactic adventure to find Xenon, meeting Crazy Frog? What? The bing 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 bong bing 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 bong. That guy, yeah. He isn't much help though. She then meets this alien mermaid girl that's also into Quasar, but in the sense of eating her for some fucking reason. I don't know her name, so I'm just gonna call her Killer Fish from San Diego for now. Then Nebula asks where the hell Xenon is hiding, but the Killer Fish from San Diego then recognizes her as Quasar's sister, which causes her to call Nebula's taste of shit dog shit. Why would you say that? That's so mean. Nebula snaps back at Killer Fish by telling her that her taste in boys like Quasar is quite sucky. The Killer Fish then gets all triggered and shocks her and starts shocking her. Fortunately, that only stayed for like 2 weeks. Thank goodness. She then gets an anonymous call from the scrapyard, which about this scary scrap bot that we see and end up being an epic Xenon prank. She then gets an idea to calling someone to help out in this search for Xenon. Meanwhile, Xenon is talking with someone unknown about teaming up to get a revenge on Nebula. It's revealed to be Quasar! What a twist! He managed to escape the desert after being bullied by the cactuses, with Xenon responding with a, what a wimp. Quasar then tells Xenon to shut up and declares war on the Nebula for ditching her. Then this blooper ends with a cliffhanger text that's teasing the next video, which includes the actual name of the Killer Fish we were talking about to be Selpha. I mean, I prefer Killer Fish from San Diego, but that's up to you. So maybe we'll know what happens in the next video of Dragon. Let's continue with this next blooper, the NAC blooper, the Quest for Quasar re-upload, which is a direct sequel to the first one. Let's play that now. This video starts with an old-timey recap of the last blooper, then transitions into the intro of like the old channel and the title card of the video, which I've already read to you earlier, so you already know what we're getting into. Nebula goes looking around the city for Xenon, and encounters the peakiest, the best character ever. Of course, I'm talking about my glorious king, Hazard. Nebula asks Nova, which is also there, I guess, where the hell is Xenon at, since she can't find that guy anywhere. But Nova wonders where the hell is Quasar. She spills the beans about leaving Quasar behind, and Nova calls her crazy for that. Nebula assures her that Quasar is just fine. Meanwhile, while Quasar waits for the bus, the Pokey, this ugly-ass green child, calls Quasar many bad words that no child should be saying to their, I don't know, adults, whatever. Quasar just brushes him off, but then Pokey calls him a poop nose. He then gets arrested and calls that an epic win, baby, since he beat the shit out of Pokey. Well-deserved. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, back to the girls talking, Nova tells Nebula to get him back and stop dilly-dallying while she's dealing with the best character ever. She sighs and goes looking around. Not before they tell each other that they love each other.
What are they, gay?
Boy, what the hell? After an hour, Nebula encounters a beat-up Pokey and asks where the child, where is the green one? Pokey says that he got expelled back to a common prison. Nebula says thanks for the tip, Pokey, and then Pokey fucking dies right after that. Should have stayed in school, stinky. Nebula, after trying the radio in the front of the Scott Coffin-looking duck, go back to Chipper's Lumberson and Co. She has a montage of looking around for his green partner. She tries with the TV aliens and gets bitten. Meets Shrek, but blue and skinny. Encounters a mean spitball creature that crushes Nebula with a spaceship, and also gets help from the robot that then explodes due to a water can blowing her up. Which if you remember, she always shows up in the background, like the cutscenes, and you'll see her more later. Trust me, you will. Then Nebula breaks the fourth wall and assures us that she's not racist to robots. Sure you aren't. Sure. Then she asks this alien Luna, which will be important later, where the hell is the green man? She doesn't give a flying fuck and starts being a mean old bully. So Nebula beats her rude ass up. Nebula then gets trolled by some random alien about getting married. Then, get this, Nebula goes to Celeste's lab if she's seen Quasar, only to find EDP-445 looking guy wearing a bad Quasar cosplay. Awkward. I just hope Celeste doesn't come here. Meanwhile, Xenon and Quasar discuss how to deal with Nebula. Xenon's ideas are very generic and boring, but Quasar has a better idea of making Nebula date this hobo cowboy guy I've never even seen before. Hey, who the hell do you think he is, looking like Mr. Stick over here? Who the fuck is this? Xenon and Quasar bicker a bit about which one is more evil. This causes a cheesy slideshow showing different artworks, including whatever the fuck that is. Holy shit, oh god, I didn't know DVR hit Nebula Quasar. Put it away. Put the thing back on, so help me. Put that thing back on, so help me. Put that back. Then Xenon comes up with a new plan, and Quasar is interested in this plan because it sounds interesting. Whatever it is. Nebula then gets a call from Stone Cold that Quasar has been taken hostage by Xenon on the Junkyard planet. Nebula asks Stone Cold if she seems racist to or like robots in general. He doesn't care, just sends her off to the planet Junkyard. She's like, okay. Nebula finally comes to face with Quasar, while in the virtual end, like that one song from the Half-Life 2 video is playing. It's a helicopter. It's hella copyrighted, so yeah, I'm just gonna replace it because copyright claimers can suck my balls. Quasar explains that this was a trap Nebula and starts venting about Nebula being such a big old dickhole to Quasar here. Quasar calls in Xenon to cast some dark magic and sends Nebula somewhere in a white void. Wait. Is that the White Room? Oh, God! Oh, wait, this is a blooper. What am I freaking out for? This ain't official. And then Pinhead shows up from the bathroom with not much on, which I'm assuming that scarred Nebula for life, judging by her reaction. After the to-be-continue text goes by, she asks Pinhead if she seems racist to the robots. It just goes with Pinhead going, huh? And then nothing else. Yeah, that video was even more insane than the last one. I don't know how the NatTube pulled that off. Pretty impressive for a sequel. Now we get to the final blooper, as of me like writing this script or recording. The latest blooper in the blooper series. Part 3, Knack Blooper, Escape to the White Room's re-upload. This one gets really crazy, due to containing a lot more footage from the actual game and whatever the fuck old NackTube added. You'll see. There's also stuff referring to the White Room, since we didn't get much about it since from last video, if you remember all that. Let's see what this third blooper has in store, and let's try not to go insane. Number 3, bloop begin. Yeah, starts with a Dragon Ball Z recap because the guy that was fired last blooper somehow snuck back in. Thankfully, the new editor gets this issue fixed and properly recaps the last 2 bloopers I just explained, with the world's most old-timey filter ever once again. So after a quick movie maker intro, we cut back to Nebula talking about a captain's log she forgot the number of due to being stuck here with like no food or water in the White Rooms. Ooh. And there's no Dragon Ball. Unbelievable. You know how bad that is? So since there's no food, Nebula's resorted to cannibalism on Pinhead's body, which he doesn't seem to like very much due to all the screaming. I wouldn't blame him. Nebula then starts pondering on why Quasar would do this to her, and how she's gonna gut Quasar like a pig when she gets out somehow. I wonder why Quasar threw her in there. Pinhead then tells Quasar to shut the hell up while he's busy growing in pain. Then they talk about how they got here, and it's only been like 30 minutes since she got here. Pinhead then mentions the horrors of the White Rooms since he's been here for so long, such as what the fuck, Jesus Christ, how'd that get there, and what the fuck again. Turns out Pinhead was just making up shit. So then, what the fuck are those disturbing images then? Besides the Shadow Colossus one, I mean, that's just funny. I don't know about the rest. Those ones freak me out the most. Like, what the fuck? Are they real? Turns out, these are just mock-ups people had made online, since no one really knew what was in the White Rooms besides those 5 winners of the demo discs. So, yeah, the comment that showed me this, was actually Plasma Punk! Let's go! Plasma Punk isn't dead! Yeah! Back to the video, Nebula and Pinhead discuss on teaming up to get out of here, but Pinhead is hesitant at first due to getting his ass beat last time so bad he needed to get one of his balls amputated. Nebula brings up that they ain't gonna go get anywhere unless they work together, so Pinhead agrees on a team up to get out of here. He then remembers he has some connections he could ring up. Meanwhile, back at the junkyard with Quasar and Xenon, Quasar then thanks Xenon for helping with the Revenge Man and tells him he's gotta go back to space jail now because he's evil. But Xenon ain't that stupid. He's gonna use his freedom now to take over the world because he's got bigger plans. So he sends a bunch of hobos to jump on Quasar because he has like loose change. So now Quasar has been taken care of. Xenon can begin his plans of taking over Comet City, then the world. Meanwhile, back at the White Rooms, Nebula and Pinhead walk through the White Rooms for a bit, so that way Pinhead can focus on an empty, quiet space, even though they are in one. I mean, look at this place. Nebula calls him a dumbass and makes Pinhead finally reveal how he can help. By learning his telekinesis he learned from being an evildoer, Nebula and Pinhead sit down with their beautiful MS Paint-looking legs. Pinhead proceeds to focus on calling for anyone out there he can get a connection to. He seems to be getting a connection to Mayor Grimm, you know, the scary guy from that scary Giggle Planet. You know, he just loves peeling people and hung Quasar for the love of the game. That guy. But it turns out it's a new character I've never even seen before up until now. Nude, which according to Plasma Punk in that comment we were talking about earlier, was considered like to be the most hated character by a huge majority of the Nebula and Quasar fandom, due to have like the worst objective in the game. And even only Plasma Punk started hating on him because, you know, because of the hate train. Even though even though like the Plasma Punk found him funny. Now, I don't know what this so-called objective is. I mean, I don't know what it could be because say it with me, folks. It's lost in medias. So I don't know what it could be. Probably something nerd related. Since that guy's got big ass nerd glasses. Look at him. After Pinhead says a swear out loud due to get to picking up Nude. Oh god, that sounds worse. Nebula asks him what's wrong, and Nude is what's wrong. Nebula is also pissed about those news too. So Nude asks them why the hell they're telecommunicating to the planet and to the Giggle planet. And Pinhead says to ask where the hell Mayor Grimm is. Nude tells him that he's finishing lunch and can put him on the line. Pinhead says please and thank you. How nice of him. Nude then wants Pinhead to hear his unskippable 3-minute monologue that'll take away a battery if you don't listen. Wow, I can really see why this guy's hated. Holy yap! Pinhead prays for mercy after hearing that. Yeah, I don't blame him for that. We then get hit with a SpongeBob meanwhile part of a young Max doing the voiceover. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say that's very charming at least. I don't know why he didn't get the actual voice lines, unless that's harder to get. I don't know. Bubble Hub and my goat Hazard talk about where the hell Pinhead is and how they need some leadership. Xenon nonchalantly walks in and tells him he's the new leader now, and he wants to destroy Stone Cold, Nova, and Starstruck so he can properly take over Comet City. They both agree on this plan, and my goat Hazard does a little lol. Or whatever that motion is supposed to convey. We then cut to Stone Cold Nova sitting around doing nothing until Stone Cold speaks up on how Nebula and Quasar haven't come back from the junkyard and will whoop some alien ass if they don't come back right now. Nova then reveals that the Nebula is actually looking for Quasar due to leaving him in the desert and telling Nebula to go find his ass. Stone Cold starts crashing out on Nova, but just as they're talking, Xenon, Bubble Hub, and Hazard, my goat, flick the lights off and beat them both unconscious, with Xenon declaring victory. We then transition to Nude telling Pinhead that Mayor Grimm is available, but it turns out the daytime version of Mayor Grimm is the one that's actually speaking to them now, since Gigalantica has like a daytime nighttime schedule type of deal, if you remember that from the last video. So he's happy now in the daytime and will be scary at night. Till then, they're stuck with daytime Mayor Grimm. And the daytime Mayor Grimm doesn't know any of that scary knowledge. So Nebula recommends they weigh it out, but that'll take too long because who's got time for that? They want to get out of there as soon as possible. So Pinhead gets the idea to ask Nude about the rumors are true about women's underwear and how he likes to wear them. Ooh. Nude gets so pissed about this that he starts reading off his Google Doc and how the rumors are false, and Pinhead starts repeating the same thing to Nebula aloud so she can hear it too. Pinhead ideas works as they slept through the whole day, including Mayor Grimm, which is now in his scary night form. Pinhead asks Mayor Grimm how the fuck to get out of the White Rooms, and Mayor Grimm just knows what to do. But then we just cut to Xenon announcing to the cities that he's taking over the world his own. Crowd is like, who is this fella? Xenon gets all pissed and turns into his true form, which feels like a spoiler for the final boss, but what do I know? I never played the game. It's lost medias. Crowd is still not impressed and just starts blasting everyone just to show him who's in charge. We finally see Quasar again, but he survived the hobos, but lost all of his space money. He then vows to get revenge on Xenon for pulling that dirty trick on him. The broken TV news then starts reporting on how Xenon is destroying the city and Neotopia, with the news host Sadie Saturn interviewing Xenon and talking on how his mama beat him. He reveals that the IPF are dealt with and will use the military to take over the world and get a girlfriend. Girlfriend, okay. Quasar, seeing this, gets even more mad and calls over a taxi. Now back to the White Rooms. Mayor Grimm is telling how Nebula and Pinhead can escape the White Rooms using this special incantation type of deal, where they wear dunce cats for the escape process. And then Mayor Grimm tells them to escape the pure evil of the White Rooms to spawn out, so that way they can spawn the exit portal and get out. Nebula and Pinhead question how the fuck are they supposed supposed to do that with because there's like nothing to use in a white void. Mayor Grimm just like shrugs them off and tells them good luck. Nebula and Pinhead look a bit shaken up by this, but it's the only way out, so Pinhead calls over all the monsters that are in there. Then they all show themselves, being that one guy that was in Forsaken for a while, Freddy Burger Hands, Chucky, Chuckster, Jigsaw, and fucking Osama Bin Laden. What the hell is this video I'm watching? Jesus Christ. Nebula and Pinhead start arguing on what a plan to do until they lock in and try fighting, but they lose miserably. But as they say their final goodbyes, Nebula gets an idea to call Nude again. And so like Pinhead tells all the monsters about Nude's life story. The idea works, and every one of the monsters falling asleep from Nude's yapping. After telling Nude to get lost, he wakes up Nebula and they start killing monsters like that one RPG game. After the deed is done and Pinhead craps himself, Mayor Grimm finally comes back and misses the whole fight. Womp womp. Portal then opens, which lets Nebula and Pinhead escape the White Rooms. Finally, getting out of there, because that place seems scary. Ooh. Mayor Grimm also reveals that the dunce hats were just there for the funny, and he's gonna post all of that and Pinhead's crap pants on like psychic Facebook or whatever. Nebula and Pinhead then hop into the portal back into the junkyard. Just as Nebula starts talking about what to do next, the TV from earlier starts playing on the Super Saiyan free Xenon form. Tells the world that Sega Saturn is dead now because not because he couldn't pull her. Apparently, I couldn't do that. Xenon mentions how the whole city is in ruins and the IPF is slowly dwindling in numbers. We get to see Stone Cold being tortured with other IPF officers and is fearing for his life because they're gonna be Excaliburing his Rocky Starfish. I'll let you fill in the blanks for that part. So Super Xenon reveals that they'll conquer other planets soon, and he signs off with the weather. The Nebula finds this situation horrible and asks Pinhead for help, only to see that he just went fishing. So she sets off to find her ship so she can fix things. Meanwhile, again, Quasar hides out in Celeste's lab, and Celeste asks Quasar what the hell happened? Why is everything down to shit? Quasar explains that what went down in his own special way, and argues with Celeste some more, with Celeste mentioning how Quasar burnt down a Chuck E. Cheese due to the scary robots. Just don't tell Quasar about FNAF, or he'll just pull it. Celeste tells Quasar to not hold some stupid grudge over Nebula, since they've been through much worse, and still stuck together. Quasar realizes the error of his ways and wishes he had never sent her to that scary white room. Suddenly, the funky-looking TV comes on, and Nebula comes onto the TV, thanks to some epic hacking skills, to tell everyone that she's gonna come into Neotopia to kick Xenon's butt. Quasar is ecstatic to see her again after everything. Nebula also reveals that she has a special message for Quasar, which is censored by current NACTube for being too much. Like, what the fuck did young NACTube make Nebula say to have to edit the re-upload? It must have been really bad, as Quasar and Celeste are left speechless from Nebula's horrible whatever she said. Then the credits roll for a bit, with the video ending with Quasar saying that this day can't get any worse, with Celeste telling Quasar that she has a surprise for him. Not a new NAC game, sadly, but it's their love child they helped from a certain fat guy from last video, Celzar, which Quasar responds accurately to. And that was a NAC blooper escape to the White Rooms re-upload. Wow, I mean, that was just an insane video from the 9/11 guy showing up in the White Rooms of all places, to Nebula saying some really bad slurs or whatever she said. She must have said something really bad. This video's got it all. Now we just gotta wait for NACTube to find the fourth part of this blooper series, whatever that is. In the meantime, I'm gonna go through this next video, and this is actually the last video we're gonna be talking about in this section, which I present the most unhinged video I've ever seen. By far, I present Quasar X Celeste and NAC Girls tribute video. That is sure as a title! It's actually from this, comes with multiple clips from this, the Nebula and Quasar TV show that was on 4Kids for a while. So, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see. There's also copyrighted music, so I'm gonna either have to mute it or replace the music. We'll see what happens when editor me figures that out. With, all that said, let's play the video! Woo! there's so much to gather from these clips, like, holy shit, I am tweaking right now. Okay, I'm calmer now. So we get to finally see take a look at this supposed 4Kids show, and from what I'm seeing, it seems like it takes place after Nebula and Quasar, considering Xenon is probably in space prison for taking the sun and stealing lollipops from alien babies. I think it's probably the latter. Anyway, so this slideshow contains many clips from the TV show, gaining more and more unhinged. I'll mention those in a little bit. There's some promotional artwork, several renders of female cast, including this one of Quasar holding this female robot I recognize. I don't know, maybe she's from the text next to it says Double Trouble, which is the Nebula and Quasar sequel that we mentioned about earlier from the voice line video karaoke. Now then, how the hell is he pulling some of these girls? You know what, here's a list of every single girl that's appeared in this video, from least known to most well known. First up, we got this pink-haired alien girl I don't know the name of, but the infamous clip from this that features her, which is Quasar and this pink-haired girl are like talking about feeding these space ducks, and that's just a non-audible guess since the copyright music is overlaying it. She starts chewing up the bread with Quasar looking in confusion. She grabs the duck and then starts feeding the duck like she's the mama. What? Quasar sees this unfold and gets traumatized. And then we cut to the kangaroo girl. And then she with the fucking egg. Oh, what the fuck? I can't take this shit seriously. Then there's this one render of Quasar holding that female robot I mentioned earlier. Oh, and speaking of that kangaroo girl we just mentioned, I don't know her name. She seems like a new character. Maybe she's only in the show because I don't see her anywhere else. Quasar seems to be interested in her of all these girls, since she seems like some kind of like fighter. Since she does like that one Lil Max side special so hard that she directly kills Quasar and straight up kills. He just kills Quasar just with blood and everything. Oh my god, some milk. And next up we got that robot girl that loves to water her space plants. She's seen earlier in this video being bullied by Pinhead and some little A-Lamals. She also accidentally kills Silpha, or the killer fish from San Diego, due to be a robot at the beach and an accidental beach ball snipe. Why would she go to there? Like, is she stupid? Luna is also seen here arguing with Celeste about Quasar. I think that's just my guess, considering it's all about Quasar being pulling all the ladies. She also has like 2 renders. Like, come on, where's the hazard renders, huh? I blame you, Luna. Grrr, I'm gonna throw you in the Mario Galaxy black hole. In you go. Bye. And then second to last, we have Selpha, which wants to eat Quasar like a turkey. Unfortunately, life ain't gonna let her. Not the peak alien physique go to waste like that. For dinner, God sent down an angel disguised as a beach ball to knock over the robot lady into the beach and killing her. Good old French fried. Rip, you fishy bozo. And finally, we get to Quasar's #1 fangirl, Celeste. Oh boy, she does some interesting stuff in this video, such as trying to be the third alien and trying to be like the third alien Mario Bro, basically, which doesn't have the same ring. How the hell would Nebula, Quasar, and Celeste? It's not the same. It's not the same. Then she murders Pinhead, does some stalking, plays sports, which makes me think there may have been like a sports-themed spin-off at some point. There's also some Valentine stuff with Quasar, duh. And then then her hair was covering her real mouth, and those side antennas were eyes the whole time. Oh my god! Why? I agree with Quasar with this. What the fuck? Thankfully, this was retconned for obvious reasons in the Cosmic Heroes version, whatever that is. And get this. You know who added this detail? Thomas Snyder, the creator of Nebula and Quasar! There's the crow again! And that was the Quasar X Celeste and Knack Girls tribute video. Sure changed me as a person. Now I gotta keep an eye out while I sleep for Celeste 2. Just what the doctor ordered. Crazy. Now we get to the most exciting section of this video I've been wanting to do. I mean, this is the whole reason why I did this follow-up, was because of this video. Because I'm like, people are gonna be asking about me doing this. I'm like, I gotta do it. I mean, I was right. People started asking. Here it is. The Nebula and Quasar intro cutscene. Let's fucking go!
Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, don't forget the ice. And I'm not making money off the market for a bitch, so I'ma sell clocks, bitch. Motherfucking clocks. Look at this ancient ass clock here. This motherfucking clock here is nice. You need the goddamn double time and everything. God motherfucking damn! What happened to my motherfucking clock, bitch? I'm gonna be broke. Why? Help! God motherfucking damn!
Oh yeah! Finally, we get an actual cutscene from this lost game. More specifically, the PC version. This cutscene in particular being the intro cutscene. Not the one you'd see in like the trailers or like an early version. The real, actual cutscene that plays in the game. According to the description, there's a bit of a story on how Knacktube found this. Knacktube was doing some moving and cleaning throughout the basement. Knacktube found the old family PC with several discs, including a Nebula and Quasar one. Knacktube decided to boot it up for old times. It gets a huge nostalgia blast in her ears and mind. Mainly her ears, because she liked playing it loud, apparently. So, after like viewing her 100% save file, Knacktube figures that would be a good time to record some footage of her for he/she booting up the game and going through the menu and like opening up a new save. And watching the 20-minute intro. Yep, 20 minutes of this game's intro cutscene. What were they thinking in Lightyear games? Really? What were they thinking? Knacktube also mentioned that there's like an optional mode where it just makes the cutscene slightly shorter. I mean, I hope they're shorter, please. Knacktube then considers uploading more cutscenes, or will just be stuck uploading OST tracks rather. You know what? I have a better idea for you, Knacktube. Upload the disc files to the Internet Archive, or just upload like a playable version. I mean, you have it. You can upload it to Internet Archive. Come on, you can upload it. It's right there. I mean, it's a functioning copy. Play it like an abandonware or something. I want to play it. Please, Knacktube, please. I need this. Please. I wanted to get that off my chest when I read that description. It just bugged me the wrong way. I mean, since I don't want to inflate this video's length with like another 20-minute video, I mean, I'm already going through a bunch of those today. I'll just get to the explain part. You can watch the full intro in the description. I mean, I'm sure you have. It has like the most views on the channel. Like, I think it has like 70k views. Might be more. I'm just thinking like an earlier time. Anyway, on to the explaining part. So this video begins with the intro that made me cream everywhere due to how peak it is, with so many new clips such as Nebula and Quasar doing the can and then some freaking looking centipede alien. I don't know what that is. I hope that you don't fight that in the game. Please, I don't want to fight that. Then after a quick title screen loading, then the jump scares Knacktube and us due to how fucking loud it is. Knacktube thankfully enters the settings to fix that, but thank God. We then get a good look at the game's menu, which includes the story mode, challenges, which I'm interested in what those could be, multiplayer, settings, and extra. Knacktube then opens up story mode to show 4 saves, a 100% one from 2003, another one from 2003 that's like around halfway through the game, like around 50, a save from 2011, which must have been the last time Knacktube played it before forgetting all about it. And then so that's interesting to note. And a new save that Knack picks and starts up. And he gets 2 options when they pick a new save, either being movie mode, which includes those long anime cutscenes, or casual mode, for those players who've got no time for an anime movie in their game. Knacktube picks the former since it's the intended way, after all, it says so in the description. The cutscene then starts playing on this hot desert that pans down to show an intense chase between Great Value Roadrunner and a very familiar spaceship. I wonder who rides this ship. The spaceship is revealed to have a nebula telling the Great Value Roadrunner to stop speeding without getting a warrant. I mean, that's odd, but okay. The runner gives Nebula a freaky face and is revealed to be named Quixie Runner Rhodes. Nebula then starts blasting at Runner instead, since the bird is resisting arrest. Then they end up in the tunnel and run to a truck with some funny text on it as it passes by. Then they proceed to rip the skin off and beat off of the alien for shits and giggles. Some more chasing shenanigans happen, including waiting for a train, Runner pooping all over the ship. We get to see Quasar is driving the ship too, and is blinded by the bird doo-doo, which gives Nebula a head bruise. So Quasar gets an idea on how to catch this bird and makes Nebula take the wheel. After Quasar scavenges through a pile of the space stuff, he pulls out a huge blaster. Nebula's not happy about this, Quasar pulling that out, since that's a contraband weapon. But Quasar doesn't give a flying fuck and hops on the ship to start charging it. But due to the name drop happening mid-charge, even though we know damn well who Quasar is, Quasar panics and throws it in the air as it shoots onto a wall, which intrigues Runner. Nebula gets pissed off at Quasar for pulling that stunt off, but it seems like Runner isn't as smart as his inspiration and crashes into the big rock. Task failed successfully, I guess? So Nebula cuffs Runner and asks the bird what's the big hurry. The Runner explains with a smart-sounding voice that she was actually pregnant. Nebula asks if there's still time, but...
If there's still time, maybe we could...
It's a little too late for that.
Wow, I didn't think the Lightyear Games dev would add a miscarriage reference in their kids game, let alone like their big debut game. The Runner still gets arrested for speeding crimes, though. I wasn't expecting a miscarriage in the fucking, first 6 minutes of the video. This video's a doozy. Oh, boy. I mean, I don't know if that was supposed to be scary or not. I don't know. What the fuck? After the big boy officers handle the rest, or I guess the big IPF officers, I don't know. Nebula and Quasar start chatting about the chase, with Nebula talking about how things could have got a lot worse if that bold gunplay didn't work, while Quasar does that one face in the early version, but with better animation. Hey, I remember you. Then they talk some more about doing better for Comet City and decide on getting some grub. Quasar was thinking that same idea of getting some food. Then the sky starts glitching into the darkness, which throws Nebula and Quasar off. And the sun goes off, like when the power goes off in the Five Nights at Freddy. Or. Then we cut to this Red Moon guy, the Red Moon Man reporter named MC Moon, reporting on how ever since the sun went off, the city is rioting with mass panic and fire and explosion. MC Moon finds this so cool he decides to join and lets Sadie Saturn take over. Hey, remember her? The third blooper we saw earlier. Remember? Sadie then reports on how the Maynard is planning on making a statement about the issue, but is busy with important business. And we get to see other IPF officers getting slapped and thrown Molotovs at them. I wonder if they have space-themed names like Nebula and Quasar, or just boring-ass names like Jim and Barry. Sadie then interviews a rioter who just looks like that fingerprint thief guy from Gumball. You know the guy. Explains they just started rioting since it looks cool while doing it too, and everyone else is doing it. He then steals Sadie's purse as she seems unfazed by that somehow. Like she figured that would happen at some point during the riot. Sadie explains that the other planets across the solar system are also tweaking out from the sun going off. She also gets an anonymous tip that the higher-ups want everyone to chill out as they're working on a solution right now. Then Sadie loses her mic and pants. But it wasn't her pants, it was the cameraman's pants, which makes him do this incredible face. This should be framed on the wall. I'm fucking serious. This is the best face I've ever seen in a video like this. Holy shit. I love this face. I should make it my Blue Sky profile. That would be amazing. I'm probably gonna do that when this video goes up. It's just edited to be me. That'd be so good. So after the news report cuts off, guy getting pantsed, we get to see that it was all playing in Stone Cold's office, with Nebula, Quasar, and Stone Cold discussing what happened. Stone Cold reveals that the sun burnt out due to billions of years of burning. But Stone Cold also reveals that there will be a backup sun prepared in situations like this, which turns out just to be another big ass light bulb, just like the early version too. So Stone Cold is just about to send Nebula and Quasar to deal with the rioters, and definitely not get Molotov. The backup sun starts flickering, which makes Nebula and Quasar question how long is this backup going to be lasting for. Just then, Nova bursts through the door and exclaims the whole city is freaking out even more after the backup sun started flickering. Stone Cold reassures her that the city has got this, but Nova reveals the backup sun has been dormant for millennium? Okay, there, I finally said that is a hard word to say in a script like this. And if this backup fails, the whole solar system will have no more sunlight. Stone Cold recommends everyone should just evacuate, but Nova thinks that technology is advanced enough for another 5 years. He then suggests a bunker, but that's even worse. Stone Cold then lastly suggests another backup sun, but that'll take too long as well. So Stone Cold is stumped with no idea what to do and says we're like cooked for real. Nebula says if we don't do something, millions of innocent people will be in danger. Quasar intervenes and says we should just recharge the sun. Nova and Stone Cold just start bursting out laughing at that ridiculous idea and tell him to never cook again. Quasar spits back some rock people slurs at Stone Cold, which makes them real angry, and they start getting ready to start fighting. Nebula intervenes and comes up with an idea thanks to Quasar's input. She's been researching each planet while Crime Stopping saw this energy source called magmanite, which can release toxin that can power planet cores for ages. Nebula says if we get a chunk of magmite from each planet and put them all in the sun, then the solar system is saved. Stone Cold likes the idea, but Nova thinks the idea is a bit too ambitious. Shut up, Nova, let them cook! Shut up! So Stone Cold agrees with Nebula, as Quasar would never make a convincing argument like that, even though that was his idea at first. Quasar responds to that statement by mogging Stone Cold with his Quasar mog. After Stone Cold tells them where to put the energy once they acquire it, Nova says that she wants to help out, but Nebula and Quasar just tell her to take it, they'll be fine, and Quasar brings her back in reinsurance for some reason. I don't know why he does it like that. He could have just smacked her ass, that would have been a little bit less painful. But you don't have to break her back. What the hell? Why is that so funny to me? The alien duo run off to save the sun. Nova asks Stone Cold if he believes they can do it. Stone Cold says nope, but hopes for the best on their adventure. Then Nova runs off to make a quick phone call, which was revealed to be Starstraw, aka that one and only human in Nebula and Quasar that somehow has no voice lines. We can see that Starstraw is just a green screen man beating the shit out of a criminal. He then gets a call from Nova to help Nebula and Quasar on their journey. He agrees and then proceeds to pop a cap in the criminal's head. Starstraw does the coolest CGI walk I've ever seen down an alley. Nova looks out the window and tells Nebula and Quasar to be careful, even though they're all the way up there. We then fade into this mysterious black ship that's heading towards the planet Neotopia, according to the text above the screen. We then see the xenomorph-looking alien that we definitely don't know that's Xeno already. Oh no. He runs over to his big window and says soon and does an evil cackle. Then the screen fades out and the loading screen pops up to load the first level that we only get to see it for like 2 seconds. And that's sadly when that video ends. So yeah, that was the Nebula Quasar PC opening cutscene. The biggest knack video drop so far. It's so good. No wonder Lightyear Games delay the game before dropping it. They really want to show how good they were at doing animations. I mean, compared to the early version we watched in the first video we did on Nebula and Quasar, this is a huge glow up. Visuals, sound design, comedy, drama, action, and even some moments that should not even be in the kids game that snuck in. So yeah, what a video. Just gotta pray for NackTube to drop the game's files online so we can get a turn on this wonderful game. I mean, I want to play it. Just drop the files, please. Drop the Knack files. Okay, with that, all the videos I wanted to cover, now we can hop onto my closing thoughts. Again. Okay, hey, it's Woke from you again. This is a bit of a late edition. I mean, I was in the middle of editing this video. I don't know how else to put this, but so like NackTube decided to shadow drop this Nebula, it's like an unreleased Nebula and Quasar TV show. So it's not the only one not only the one that for kids, but there's also this one, which is called Nebula and Quasar Cyber Zone. apparently it had something to do with like Nebula and Quasar getting sucked into like a computer world, and like most of the characters weren't even them. It's like Lunatics, but instead of Looney Tunes, it's based on the Alien game series. That's the best way I can describe this. I mean, the theme's kind of banger though. I'll give it that. So yeah, I just want to mention that before I forget, because this literally was like so recent. I mean, this happens while I'm editing the video. Oh my god! Just at least I'm including it now. Okay, better I include this like last minute than I include it like far too late. So yeah, I'm just gonna just go to the end of the video because I'm sorry this came out of nowhere. Yeah, just end it to the ending. Yeah.
Tisk. Pointer boy, fix your game immediately.
Now then, with all that said, shown, and seen this time, is this game, and better yet, franchise, actually real? Drumroll, please! Still no. Sadly, this whole Nebula and Quasar thing is still just an ARG that's still really high quality and makes me wish it was real, but alas, life would be too great if that were the case. It seems like the people that are working on this ARG might actually make it a game, considering what we've seen from the newest uploads. I don't care if it's like the game's free or costs $1 billion, I will be there playing it day one. I'll make a video on it. I don't care. Shouts to this following Agent P Man 1, AK/AK Kaiju. Oh wait, there is one more person that helped. It was actually that girl from Trinity, Somerset. Yeah. She actually was the one that sung during the intro cutscene. She also played another character in the previous video we watched. Yeah, it was that one fighting crystal. Shadow fighting one? I forgot. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment below if you're a real Nebula and Quasar head. Join the memberships if you can. I mean, they're pretty barren. There's only like one other person. Go in my card page to see all my other stuff. Ooh, and I also have commissions up finally. So if you want to commission me, you can. That's in the card page as well. I have like lots. I take either Cash App or gift cards for now, since I'm starting out. There'll probably be more payment options, but those are like the main two for now. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I doubt it's gonna be another Nebula and Quasar video, but you never know. You never know. They could pull something, and I wouldn't be the wiser. I'll be there waiting. I'll be waiting for you, Plasma Punk. Whenever you decide to upload, please upload something. Bye.